Well, greetings again, everyone. I hope you're all doing fairly well at this point in time. I'm doing better than I was yesterday, which was a bit of an emotionally murky type of day and everything. One of those things where I had the whole day planned out to do something and shit just goes off the rails and you just feel like shit and you just get angry and you're upset and everything and just like, no damn good. Now I'm better today, and trying to give you guys a little update here on where things are going from here on out, because got some Blu-rays here, which I'll get to momentarily, but I figure again I'd address the issue of the commentaries and everything, because Steve Fraser and I finished out our Elm Street commentary series with New Nightmare recently, and I hope you guys are enjoying those. I go through the there's a playlist for the entire run of the commentaries, but then there's also a specific one for the Nightmare on Elm Street films themselves, so you can go just burn right through all those as you please. I know New Nightmare is up on Netflix, and the original Nightmare on Elm Street is going to be up on Netflix as of the beginning of April, so go ahead, sync it up with your Netflix and just enjoy it with us as we did and everything. So that's cool. I have a little bit of a scheduling difficulty lately, because wanted to do some commentaries with Trent and everything, and definitely wanted to at least get the No Holds Barred commentary done right around WrestleMania time, which we're getting to about the 11th hour about. But Trent went on a trip to Los Angeles for a couple of days over the weekend and everything, so that was kind of a completely unavailable for that reason. Then he gets back to work and he's being pretty much run to the ground a little bit and had a little bit more of his time monopolized and everything, so he'll let me know shortly whether or not we're going to be able to record the commentary this Friday night or not, but I'm probably erring on the side that we probably won't, but there's a slim chance that we might if he's feeling up to it and doesn't feel too run down and everything. But I told him, hey, if you can't make it work for this week, there's always another WrestleMania. They're not going to stop him anytime soon, so I mean, you can put it off for another time, that's perfectly fine. I'm just fine with it, as long as we can get together at some point and just keep the variety going on the commentary series, get more stuff with Trent alongside the ones with me and Steve and everything. And we are definitely hearing your requests and everything. There's a number of requests for Friday the 13th commentaries, and we're definitely discussing that. We are definitely both on board with doing some because I used to saying Nightmare on Elm Street. We're very much interested in doing some Friday the 13th commentaries. We just have to do a little more discussion about exactly how we want to structure things out, because well, again, we want to throw some variety in and break it up a little bit. So I'm definitely high doing Lethal Weapon. He's very much on board with Lethal Weapon, so we might do like the first and maybe second film and move on to something else. We'll just have to figure out exactly what path we want to weave into on here to cover all these films, but we'll see. I don't know if I'll get anything recorded for commentaries next week. I got a little bit more of a jammed up schedule until the very end of the week, which I'm planning to use for a lot of recording some big retrospective reviews and everything. So that's where things land at that point in time. So now let's get to my Blu-ray acquisitions as of late. This one here is very much I had to jump on this because there was a 3-day long sale at Best Buy for select Vestron Video Blu-ray titles, so I had to get Shopping Mall. It was like $17.99 or whatnot, and thankfully with Best Buy's website that if you order the product for pickup in store and they have the product there, you get it for the online price. So I just ordered this for online pickup in store and just picked this up same day and everything. I'm just like, whoopee, yippee type of thing. So that's fantastic, because I keep seeing this stuff running for like $28, $30, $32. It just they're asking for a very premium price on these for whatever reason, but they are, and I'm just like, I had to at least get Shopping Mall. They didn't have Return of the Living Dead 3 on sale or anything, so it was just like this, Chud 2, and I forget the other one that they had on sale and everything, but it was just 3 titles. No Return of the Living Dead 3, but if they did, I might have also gotten that as well. But I wanted to watch pretty much all the special features on this, none of the commentaries, but it was great watching all the actors and everyone involved with the whole film, just sitting down and just absolutely having a fun time, just having such a great time reminiscing about this film, which is a completely ridiculous film. these security guard robots at this shopping mall in in the 1980s. They pretty much like Short Circuit mixed with like Dawn of the Dead and whatnot. You got these security robots that just go. They get struck by lightning and they go all crazy and everything, start killing people throughout the entire mall, throughout this entire night. And they got these kids in the mall, and they start fending them off like they're the fucking 18 and whatnot. I did a review of this a couple of years ago for Forever Horror Month, where I just ended up picking up the DVD for rental at the store I had near me at the time, and I just so enthused about it. And the transfer on this, what I saw is it's not perfect or whatnot. There's some issues with it just in terms of the film print. There's some points where you see these weird scratches on the film print and everything. They didn't go through and try to do a massive like Criterion restoration. They kind of presented it in the way that it kind of was going to look anyway. So, but to get this in widescreen and Blu-ray and just give it the best treatment possible, especially with the wealth of really good extras they put on here, which ports over everything from the DVD. Wonderful piece of work. I mean, if you get the chance, if you do find another sale, definitely pick it up if you've never seen it. It's a fun as hell movie at like 70 some odd minutes, so it's a breezy sit and just fun as hell. So there's that. And more recently, I've been trying to get some stuff going here because I talked about, I've laid enough hints that yes, I'm doing Evil Dead trilogy as one of my next videos. And I already had the Army of Darkness Shout Factory release with the 3 different cuts on it and a whole bunch of special features. Got that already. I found Evil Dead 2 at a Best Buy, which has all the just different repackaged version of the 25th anniversary edition. So that's good. This got tons of extras on it that I got plowed through and everything. And this was a tough one. I searched all over the fucking place because it's bizarre that how many times this franchise has been released over and over and over and over again on VHS, on DVD, and everything else. There's very few releases of the original Evil Dead on Blu-ray. And the domestic version, apparently they put out like a single disc release, which just had the commentary track on it, but then there was a limited edition release with all the extra features pretty much from the old Ultimate Edition DVD from Anchor Bay, and that was 7 years ago. And I could not find a copy of this thing anywhere. I could not find a copy of either the Ultimate Edition DVD with all the features in standard definition or the Limited Edition Blu-ray. It could not find it. Any of them I could find were not of a price that was very much pleasing to me. So thanks to my friend on Facebook, Richard McGill, he ended up telling me about the this version, which is a UK version, which you can tell by the little certification graphics on there. He actually told me that this version was region free, and this has all the pretty much every special feature possible and everything. 2.5 hours of special features on this thing. It has the film in widescreen, in HD. This is Blu-ray and everything, and it's region free. So it took like over a week or whatnot for this damn thing to get here because the guy, whoever I bought it from on Amazon, didn't give me a damn tracking number. So I waited like a week and a half for this damn thing to arrive and everything. But glad I have it. I was kind of hoping to have the limited edition version because it has the 2 different aspect ratio versions. The regular widescreen 1851, and then the more kind of appropriate one that they actually shot it for was like 137, which is almost completely open matte, 4:3. So I was kind of interested to probably have both versions kind of compare the kind of framing and whatnot. But fact of the matter is, I was able to get this at a really, really good price, and now I can actually do the whole thing. And to make a long story short, this is what I was trying to do yesterday, to sit down and watch everything and get it all done and shot one day, and things just didn't quite work out. And other things outside of my little sphere in the room here of trying to focus in and take notes and watch movies and everything, that just didn't allow me to have that kind of that broke up my day and just ruined the whole experience. So I am pushing the Evil Dead stuff off until next weekend, because then partially because of my schedule, partially because I'm missing a part, my little camera mount for my shotgun microphone got broken. I gotta stop doing this because I keep knocking the damn tripod over with everything on it, and then the little freaking thing. You cannot imagine how many times I've actually had to buy one of these things. And like I had to buy another one of these every single year for like the last 4 years. It's ridiculous. This thing is not very sturdy. It doesn't really fit too snugly in the little thing there. But regardless of that, so this thing's hanging on by a thread up here right now. So I just gotta wait for the new part to get here, which will probably be about Wednesday. And I decided, what the fuck? I'll order an Army of Darkness poster while I'm at it. So that should all come about the same time. And then I'll have a 3-day weekend and I can just sit down and get this shit done and take care of it. And waiting around for the Evil Dead thing to come, because again, I had no tracking number, didn't know when the hell I was going to get here. I decided to go out and buy Taken on Blu-ray, which I already had the DVD set for since 2009. But I decided to get the Blu-ray because I thought, well, if it's still going to be a couple of days before the Evil Dead thing gets here, maybe I'll just do a review of Taken, which I might still do. And thinking about another action film won't say much. I'll see where I think my feelings take me tomorrow. I might do Taken, I might do something else, but I got some feelings about something or another, but I'll definitely try to produce a single film movie review for you guys over the weekend here and get that out as soon as I can. And that's about all I have with that stuff, but it's kind of interesting because I haven't been able, because you guys know I've been doing the Laserdisc thing in the last couple of months. Got the player back in November. Got a nice stack of things from my friend Oliver Harper, and I picked up a couple titles throughout the months and everything. And I haven't really picked up anything in months because I keep looking online for stuff, trying to find something that's kind of cheap or it's not going to cost me too much, or trying to find a big lot of Laserdiscs with a lot of stuff in it that'd be at least a few things in it that I'd be interested. But I just never quite find the right collection of stuff that I like that's worth to put down as much money for it or whatnot. So it's been kind of difficult trying to find the right type of stuff, the right price for something and whatnot. And I've been to every half-price books I can find and whatnot that's within a reasonable distance to actually go to, and just haven't found anything that really kind of strikes the chord. Like, I really want to get that because there's certain titles I want to get. I was really thinking about when I was in this murky mood yesterday, if I could have found a Star Wars Laserdisc, as I was keep betting around which version to get, because I've got so many versions on VHS and everything. I got the 95 THX release, the widescreen editions. I got the 1992 widescreen box set, special edition stuff, all that type of stuff. Really just trying to find the thing because I'd like to get the Japanese special collection because of the quality of everyone keeps talking about the transfer of it all, but they're pretty pricey in a certain way, so it's kind of a thing I'm more of a back burner. It's like a special occasion. If I ever find the right moment in time to grab it, I might. But I was kind of thinking about the Star Wars Technodisc release, which I'm getting all type of stuff that most people don't have any clues. But regardless of that, when Fox ended up releasing the original Star Wars on Laserdisc, there was a bit of an issue because they took it from the Japanese masters and everything, which also had burned in Japanese subtitles with the image shifted up for the whole thing. And when they used it for the US release, they ended up having to crop the subtitles out. Well, the original pressing of the Laserdisc ended up having this, the aspect ratio kept shrinking and shrinking as the film went on. So there was a corrected version of that released by Technodisc in 1993, which apparently has some crosstalk issues with probably like some of the, it's just basically more or less video noise that comes through because the pressing isn't the most high quality one. But I keep seeing and reading a lot of stuff saying that it's probably the best, it's probably the best version of the film that was released on the format. So I was like, well, that'd be kind of a nice fallback, but I really couldn't find one anywhere. I can't find one anywhere, for Christ's sake. At least not one that's less than $30 plus shipping. So it's like, I keep batting around this shit and everything. Is like, and even like Strange Days, even though the DVD is pretty much the exact same thing as the Laserdisc, I'd kind of like to just have the damn Laserdisc, regardless of that, because god damn it, the only Blu-ray release of that fantastic film, one of my favorites of all time, Catherine Bigelow directed, James Cameron written and produced. and the only Blu-rays out in Germany or whatnot, you'd have to have a region-free Blu-ray player to actually run the thing. I don't have one, so I can't do that. So it's like, fuck you, Fox, for not releasing this damn movie by now an Academy Award-winning director on actually high HD format. So I still got a non-anamorphic DVD, and I kind of want to get the Laserdisc because the Laserdisc, just the artwork alone, looks really great, and I would just like to have it. So there's a list of stuff I have. I could go on forever, but then you're probably getting bored as hell. Me rambling on about shit, but so yeah, my schedule of things is going to be probably trying to do some like an action film review this weekend. Next weekend I'll do Army of Darkness and the Evil Dead films, all that type of stuff in one full trilogy retrospective. I'll certainly hit on the remake and the Ash vs. Evil Dead series. The positive of having to push this stuff back is that now, yeah, I do have more time to catch up on some of this stuff, to rewatch more of the special features, and I actually do have stars on my HD on demand, so I can actually go through and rewatch all the episodes I lost out on because I always stopped. I kind of didn't keep watching the first season of Ash vs. Evil Dead about halfway through the first season, so I can go back and binge watch the rest of the series up to now. So lots of stuff to get up on, so that'll happen. Action film, Evil Dead. I'll probably do Manhunter sometime shortly thereafter, and eventually I'll get to the Superman stuff, and we'll see where things go beyond that. And certainly it would probably lead me into May, where we'll start getting a lot of the summer movie stuff coming out. We'll have we got the Pirates of the Caribbean film, because I have all 4 films on DVD. Why the hell not? It's getting some good reactions from a screening that they had, CinemaCon or something like that. They had a lot of good vibes coming off of that. So hopefully, it really does do a good job of that. And I don't know what else is coming out. I'm blanking out whatnot. But Alien Covenant, stuff like that. But regardless, lots of stuff coming up. I'll get you guys some commentaries as soon as I can. I know you guys love them. You're posting a lot of comments, which we very much appreciate. Your interactions with everything, the discussions you're bringing up are really just very pleasing to us. Steve's very active in checking the comments every so often, keeping up on how many views we've had. We've hit over 3,000 views on just the Elm Street commentaries alone, collectively. So we're very much pleased for the reactions that we've gotten and how many people are checking things out, even if it's just for a few minutes. Just giving us some amount of your time to enjoy those commentaries. So hopefully we'll be able to get a few more of them produced soon. And just thanks for watching, guys. We're up. The channel is almost up to 2,000 subscribers, which again, in the grand scheme of YouTube, there's people with 1 million subscribers or whatnot. But for this, I'm happy of it. Because like 2 years ago, I only hit 500. So getting another 1,500 subscribers in under 2 years, for me anyway, is a big deal. It means a lot to me. Just keep seeing people hit the subscribe button, keep checking things out, posting comments, the like buttons, everything. I very much appreciate, guys. I very much just can't tell you how much that just makes me feel very good that people just lashing onto stuff. I have to thank my friend Oliver Harper for sharing the Leatherface review around his social media accounts to give it a little bit more of a boost, which it definitely did. And a lot of people just, again, because of hitting the subscribe button and enjoying what I have here. So definitely be on top of things very soon, guys, and get more content out to you. I'm feeling good, feeling motivated, and feeling very positive and have momentum right now. So thanks, guys. I could talk so much more about things, but I'll save that for another time because it's getting pretty long. But lots of cool trailers, a lot of stuff to talk about at another point in time. And just so you know, Blu-ray news videos are not gone. It's just like I keep checking Blu-ray.com, Digital Bits, and everything else. I just can't quite find very meaty real meaty stories that cull together in one blockbuster type of episode, like I usually do. A lot of big stuff, like big Shout Factory type of stuff, big things here and there. Just haven't found the right combination of stuff that feel like, yeah, that's a really good solid punch or whatnot to put out there. So hopefully something will come along, and I do still intend to do a retrospective on the Predator films. Being that this is the 30th anniversary of the release of the first film, I'm hoping like hell Fox will release a remastered version on Blu-ray, because there's a There was a 2K restoration screened in France last year. I saw a trailer for it. It looked really good. The quality of it didn't have all that heavy DNR that looked like apparent shit on the last Blu-ray they put out. It looked really good, so hopefully they'll get the hint. I'm going to hold off as long as I feel I can before I go do that. I hope that they'll get a nice, solid, beautifully remastered Blu-ray out, and I can just use that for the reviews. So anyway, guys, thanks, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.